do the eggnog chicken. We can start, you know, with the eggnog. This is going to be excruciating to do at home.
Yes.
Just one thing of eggnog here. We're going to be dipping the chicken into that. Move him off to the side. And then over here on the dry stuff, give us 2 cups if you would. Oh, I noticed how you measured that precisely.
Yeah, looks like about 2 cups.
A little touch, 1 teaspoon, it says on our recipe today, of the old baking powder. And then 2 cups of the flour.
2 cups of flour.
Little shot of the nutmeg.
Okay.
And touch of the cinnamon. We like to put 1 teaspoon, and I'll just show everybody at home that that's the chicken base.
And we're going to fill the pan about 25 to 30% full.
And I've got some fingers over here. We call these chicken fingers. Notice I'm angling see how I'm angling that knife? We call that cutting on a bias.
So we can start here with the eggnog mixture and the dry mixture. And just get it a good coating on it there. And then we'll be ready to go into the hot oil once we get all these.
Why don't we just try this little piece here and see how hot is the oil before we go putting them in. Because if it's not hot, it's going to be ruined. What it does is it soaks up the oil, it's drenched, and you bite into it, it's like biting into an oil slick. So people want crispy fried chicken. Internally, we want this chicken, we'd like to have it at 160, 170 to be completely done. These are tenders, so they're going to be done quick. Look how I'm cheating. I'm looking at the bottom there. That's a nice chicken tender. Cut them in half and let's just look in there.
You can see.
That's cooked all the way through, guys. That's perfect. Let me first come in here just with a touch of chicken or turkey base. And I generally start with about 2 tablespoons in there, is what I like to put in, okay? I'm gonna go over to the spigot and hit it with some hot water, all right? Don't use cold water, hot, okay? We don't need a whole lot in there, about 1/4 cup. Let's stir that around. Get it to dissolve. Let's put them in. Notice that was 1 package, okay? 8 ounces. All right, now, put them on some heat. Let's melt the butter, and then let's come on in with the flour. And let me let you get a look down there at home so you can see what's happening here. We're just trying to melt that butter, okay? Let's just stir that in a bit. Let's go on ahead and give Stormy some of that black, white, red, and green. We said we're not going to put too much in today. Let's give her a little bit of this, and bear in mind,
to find some traction on the grinder. It really wasn't that much pepper that we put in there.
a little bit of that cream. How about a shot of Italian seasoning?
All right, we'll have a little dash of that.
Okay, beautiful. And ever so little bit of dried garlic powder. A shot of that vanilla.
Yeah.
The vanilla butter gravy.
There you go.
Now let's go on ahead and check the thickness here. Okay. And in the culinary school, we call this to the nappe stage, N-A-P-P-E, when it coats the back of a spoon. Okay, which it is doing. Gravy done. We would like to start here on our sweet potatoes. We'll ask Chef Stormy, bring over those sweet potatoes if you would. But I do have here a beautiful apple from Ingles today.
And the sweet potatoes we just baked in the oven for, I don't know, what, about 25, 30 minutes. But you can always tell, just poke the thickest one with a knife or fork. If you can get it all the way through, it's soft enough to take out at that point.
And let me just mention something about the apple here. Let's cut them. We can put them on the stove in a little bit of water and soften them up that way. All right, we got the sweet potatoes here. We're gonna mash them.
Yep, we got them roasted and peeled, and we're just doing a little mash on them.
And I think while we got that heat there, why don't we put the butter in now?
All right, that sounds like a great idea.
And we'll let some of that natural heat just melt the butter. And how much butter to put in?
Depends on how thick your sweet potatoes are.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll try one more there.
Yeah, that should do it, I think. They're
Okay.
softening up pretty good.
Today we got some of the dark brown sugar. Now we don't want to make them like candy, okay?
We just want to take
a
a little bit of the bite off of the sweet
Yeah.
potatoes. Yeah.
Just a little bit in there, all right? Let's take a look at some of those apples. It doesn't take much now to just soften them up. Stormy's got that nice and soft.
Yeah.
Good, pick one up and bite it. Let's look. Why don't we shift to, this is called folding.
Yeah.
Let's give her those apples and I'll hand over this spoon. There you are.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Outrageous.
So that you get a little bit of crunch.
So let's take some of that sweet potato mash right there. And no need to be chintzy at home. How about that? Two pieces. We just bought a package of chives, sage, and thyme here. It's pretty easy to look like an artiste at home. All right. And it's all in the plating and the plateware and really impressing your friends and family. So
Yeah, looks great.
Can we get a double high five? And we can crank these out as many as you want.
All right.